Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We're gonna do a little sit down chit chat video. There's a lot I wanna cover, but some topics that you guys have requested and I've been meaning to do, I just like forget to put them in a vlog. Some book chats. So we're gonna be talking about books that I wanna read in 2024, my favorite books of 2023, and my opinions on some pretty popular books that are maybe I feel are not worth the hype. So we're gonna do a whole book chat, and then I wanted to share some of my favorite things from 2023 that I will be for sure using a lot as well in 2024. So we're just gonna chit chat. But I hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas. I loved filming Vlogmas and it was so much fun chatting with you guys every day. So if you have not watched, I have a whole playlist you can watch every single day leading up to Christmas in December. But I did need a little bit of a break after that, so I filmed my reset. It was so nice to clean everything out. That was my first video back. And then now we have this one. Hello, Miss Rita. Do you want to say hi? Say hi, guys. Happy 2024. And Lola's back there. I'm wearing my Sunset Social crew neck. By the time this video goes up, unless I can get it up today is the last day to shop this collection, but don't worry. Follow us on Instagram and we will let you know when we drop the next one. I'm so excited, it's so cozy. Also, it is a disgusting day here in the best way. It's so rainy and just like gloomy, and I'm not gonna do anything the rest of the day as far as leaving the house. I do need to like fold laundry, work out, and stuff like that, but not leaving the house. So I'm very excited about that. I am still doing 75 hard. My version of it, not like the exact like rules that everybody else does. If you want to see more about that, you can see in my last like New Year's reset video, I talk a lot about that, but I'm loving it so far. I'm feeling really good, and I really enjoy like that I took my time and set rules that I think would not only benefit me, but like that would be sustainable for me. So I'm loving that. Why don't we hop right in? So we're gonna start with books, which you guys know I am a Kindle girly through and through. I have the Fourth Wing books on hard copy. I want to eventually get the Harry Potter series on hard copy, like books that I know I'll reread and like I just want on physical copy. But as far as convenience, nothing can beat a Kindle in my opinion. This is, oh my gosh, this is the 2015 Kindle Paperwhite. So I bought this my freshman year of college, like summer going into my sophomore year, I think, and it's like still in perfect condition. Like you guys saw in the last video, I just got like a new cover with some stickers and everything, but I love this thing. It's so easy to bring everywhere and it's perfect for like reading at night, doesn't hurt your eyes. I don't know, I really do not see a downfall to this other than I do love the idea of having like a bunch of books on a bookshelf, but practicality wise, you just cannot beat this. So I wanted to go through my Goodreads wrap up. So last year, I think my goal was to read, how many books? I read 17 books in 2023, which is honestly not that many. I feel like I read so many more, but it was a very busy year for me. So I think my goal was I wanted to read 12, so past that. My goal for 2024 is 24 books in 2024. And I have already finished one, so we're on the right track. But let's start off with books that I want to read that I have not read yet. So I have a whole list on my Goodreads of to read books that I want to read. That made absolutely no sense. But just some off the top of my head that I know for a fact I really want to read are... My sister, okay, so I don't really want to read this. I feel like it's a little possibly overhyped. I know, do not come for me. Colleen Hoover stans are like running to stab me right now. I loved Verity, but that's because it had a lot of suspense and things like that, which is the books that I like to read. I'm not a huge just romance girl, and I know hers have like other things in them, but I have a feeling that I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get the hype, but because the movie is coming out soon and my sister wants to go see the movie with me, since she agreed to read Fourth Wing for me, I told her I would read It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So that's gonna be the next book I read. I'll probably start it today. I know I'm like the only person in the world who hasn't read it, but I told her I would go see the movie with her, and I'm the kind of person where I really wanna read the book before I go see the movie, so we will do that. Another one that looks really good is I want to read The Maid's Diary by Lorith Ann White. That's just like a standalone book. Oh, this is the same author. Same Lorith Ann White, The Patient's Secret. So that's another one I would like to read. As far as nonfiction books, I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. I really want to read. Atomic Habits, I really want to read. Those I might do more audiobook. You guys know I've been using the Libby app if you've been watching or listening to me ramble about it, which is a free app. You just log in with your library. This isn't sponsored, I wish. You just log in with like your library card wherever you live and you have access to free audiobooks, Kindle books, magazines, whatever. So that's how I get my audiobooks in the car, and I've been loving listening to books in the car. So maybe I'll do like the nonfiction ones in that form. Some other ones, On a Quiet Street, I really want to read. The Good Daughter by Karen Slaughter, I want to read. Some more Harlan Coben books. I love Harlan Coben. His new series on Netflix just came out and his books are just so good. They're like mysteries. Let's see. Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, I want to read. Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. Basically just like a bunch of thrillers. I know you guys are going to tell me because I love Fourth Wing, I need to read ACOTAR of Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm considering it. I just don't know if I'm ready to dive into like a new fantasy world with like 5 books and just like that whole thing. I'm very much still like not over Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, so I don't know if I want more fantasy just yet, but I'm considering it. It's not on my to read list for 2024, but we'll see. Everybody keeps telling me I need to read it, but a lot of times when it's like those kind of books, I just don't get the hype. So we'll get into that in a second. But some of my favorites from 2023, obviously goes without saying, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. Rebecca Yarros just cannot do no wrong. Like, she can do no wrong in my eyes. She is so smart. She like weaves little hints here and there. So it's like everyone on the internet is just like theorizing all of these things and I'm just eating it up. I love it. And she wrote those 2 books pretty quickly back to back. So now I'm like fiending for another one. But those like have topped my 2023 read list. I love it. They're so good. They're like the perfect mix of fantasy and like the way I describe it is think of these books but mixed into one. The Harry Potter series, Hunger Games, 50 Shades of Grey, and Twilight. Like put those into one realm and Game of Thrones. Put those into one realm and you have the Empyrean series. So I love. Talk about some other ones. So also on my 2023 books was The Housemaid, The Housemaid's Secret. I loved those. Basically, I went on like a huge Frida McFadden kick. So I read The Housemaid, The Housemaid's Secret. Oh, the Amazon driver is here. Please hold. We've got that figured out. I just ordered some new pillow covers because we bought some for Christmas that didn't have, like they had Christmas covers. Like that's how we bought them. So we needed some neutral ones. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I kind of forgot where I was. I think we were talking about books that I read in 2023. Another downside of having a Kindle is like, I wish I could show you guys like a cute little, like, here's the books that like all those book YouTubers and TikTokers have like their stack of books and they're like so aesthetically pleasing. I have this. So here's the books that I loved in 2023. Went on a big Frida McFadden kick. The Housemaid, The Housemaid's Secret, Never Lie, The Wife Upstairs, The Inmate, Ward D. Are those the only Frida McFadden books I read in 2023? I read some other ones before that, but I love her writing. I think she's got great, like quick little murder mystery type reads with twists and turns. I love them. I also read Harlan Coben, I Will Find You, which was really good. And I hope that they make that into a Netflix series because I think it would be phenomenal. I listened to on audiobook The Villa by Rachel Hawkins. It was good. It was nothing that I'm like, oh, you have to read it. But it was okay. I think it was like, I gave it like a 3-star book maybe. Some other drama books, She Started It by Cyan Gilbert was good. None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell was good. Look Closer by David Ellis I would recommend. And then some like okay books, Dirty Laundry by Disha Bose, Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. I would say those. And then I just wrapped up 2023 with the Good Guide to, oh my gosh, please settle. Do you want to say hello? Say, hi, I'm crazy. I gave her a haircut the other day. I just finished the Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy, and I really liked it. I would say it's hard because I finished Iron Flame and then went into that, and they're just very different, but I gave the first one like 4 stars. I liked it. Wasn't obsessed, but again, that was the first book I read after Iron Flame, so I think I was just like yearning for that type of book, but not like a book like it. Like I just wanted to reread that for the first time, if you know what I mean. But I liked it. The second one, I would say like 3.5 out of 5 stars for me. And then the third one was my favorite. Again, it could have been because I was more like into that style at that point and I was more detached from the fantasy series. But I thought it was super good. I also think I liked, because like we already knew the characters and things like that, it was a lot more intense and dramatic than the other two. So I think that one was my favorite. I would give that one 5 stars, and then the first one and then the second one. So I mean, I would say check them out if you like that genre of book. I thought they were good. So yeah, next up on my list is It Ends With Us. Books I read prior. I feel like I talk about these all the time, but Verity, if you haven't read, I know that's Colleen Hoover, but her other books are just so different from that. I will say one of my friends from Buffalo recommended that I read Too Late by Colleen Hoover. I think that one, Colleen Hoover, I think that one is like more suspense, so I will try that at some point maybe. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna do a little like overhaul and add some more books onto my Kindle at some point soon. But that is my little book chat for this. Let me know what else you guys would want to see on this channel as far as like books. I love talking about them, but I don't know like what's interesting for you guys. I always rate every book I read on Goodreads, so that's the easiest place to see what I'm reading, what I'm loving, what I'm not. But next, why don't we hop into some of my favorite products? Now, I want to preface this by saying one thing I really want to focus more on in 2024 is like less consumerism myself, therefore sharing less. So I'm only going to really share products that I like can't stop thinking about. And same with this, like you guys requested a 2023 favorites video, but oh, speaking of, I need to talk about books that I feel are not worth the hype. So we'll do that first and then I'll switch. But let me finish my rant here. Basically, like I only want to be buying products that I need or I absolutely love. I really want to focus less on like the consumerism of constantly looking at people's links and things like that, because I just like don't need that much stuff. And I know I'm very blessed. I'm lucky that I get sent, you know, things from brands and things like that. And I do only show you guys like what is really intriguing to me. But I don't know, just like my little rant. I want to spend less money. I don't ever want to, like I've talked about this before, I'm not a salesman. Like I do not care if you guys buy what I promote. Like obviously I only promote what I love, and I'm promoting it because I love it and like it works for me. But you know, this is not my full-time gig and I'm not like trying to sell things. These are just things that you guys requested a favorites video, and these are things that like off the top of my head, I absolutely loved in 2023. So I'll get to that in a second. But books that I feel were not worth the hype. I feel like, honestly, there's kind of a lot. Less recently than when I started getting like really into reading, but some books that I feel, we'll start with books that I think were definitely worth the hype. Number 1 is The Silent Patient. I thought that and The Maidens were definitely worth the hype. I liked The Silent Patient a little bit more than I liked The Maidens, but in my opinion, for sure, amazing book. Same with Verity, worth the hype. Fourth Wing, worth the hype. Iron Flame, even better. I loved that book. It was so good. Those I feel are definitely worth the hype that they're getting. The Last Mrs. Parrish, I know I heard a lot of people talk about that, not recently, but a couple years ago, and I thought that book was really good. Ellen Hilderbrand, I loved her Winter in Paradise trilogy. I thought those books were really well written and really good. I personally really liked The Perfect Marriage and The Golden Couple. I've seen a bunch of people like kind of hate on those, but to me, I felt like those books were really, really good. And same with The Housemaid. I liked that a lot more than The Housemaid's Secret, but I thought that book was really good. So now a couple books that I feel like I've seen a lot that I just personally didn't love. I thought they were fine, but they weren't, in my opinion, they shouldn't be as highly recommended as they are, if that makes sense. And again, this is just my opinion. That's what's great about books, is I can love something and you can disagree, or vice versa. Number 1 is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I was bored a lot. Like, I thought it was well written and like the storyline was fine, but it didn't really keep me like wanting to keep reading. Same thing goes with The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Maybe I'm just like not a huge Taylor Jenkins Reid fan. I don't know. Something about them, I found myself getting kind of bored while I was reading them. Where the Crawdads Sing, same kind of thing. I loved the ending, but I was so bored throughout it. And I love the movie. Actually, that's one of the few movies I like more than the books. So I don't know. I didn't love it. Girl Forgotten by Karen Slaughter. I've seen a lot of people absolutely love that book. I couldn't even finish it. I was really bored of the storyline. Yeah, so I don't know. So let's get away from reading because clearly I'm losing my mind and talk about the couple things that I absolutely loved in 2023. So number 1 is this water cup. It's cheaper than a Yeti and a Stanley. I personally think just the structure of it, the aesthetics of it, it does keep ice like till the next day. It keeps my water cold. I love that it's 40 ounces. It fits in a cup holder. Truly, this Simple Modern cup can do no wrong. I got it on Amazon and it's more affordable than a lot of other brands. So this has helped me drink so much water and hit my water goals, and I love it. And they have so many cute colors. So definitely a favorite that I will be continuing into 2024. I already talked about my Kindle, but definitely that. Again, this one's super old, so I don't think you need like the most fancy Kindle ever, but yeah. Next are just fanny packs in general. This one is from Marshalls. It was $10. So you do not need the expensive Lululemon one. This one looks just like it. I just find this fits so much in it for what it is. And girls, relax. It's so convenient to just like throw on. I'm just not a purse girly, and so this is like the greatest invention ever. I wear it like this more so than around my actual waist, but I'm obsessed. And then inside, there's one product I wanted to talk about. This is a new product. Rita's on her scratch pad, so that's what you're hearing. I'm sorry. But this is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss Lip Butter. Smells good. It's like so small and easy versus like a pot. I don't know, like I love the Laneige lip mask, but that's just not practical on the go. This is, it kind of reminds me of a glue stick, but it smells good. It's super hydrating without being like goopy. I love this, I love this, I love this. Next is, let's talk about some hair goodies. So this I've talked about a bunch of times before on my channel. It is from Amazon. It is like a growth hair oil. I'm going to preface by saying I use this once a week and it is hard to get out of your hair. You really have to make sure wherever you apply it, you shampoo twice and like scrub your scalp. However, with that being said, I feel like I've seen incredible results with this. I've seen a bunch of stuff about the Divi serum. I have that. I was gifted it, but I haven't tried it yet. Same with the Vegamore. I did try that. It was fine, but to me, I feel like this one's more affordable. It's not like anything fancy, and it's just, the ingredients are literally just like the oil blend that they have. So I love this. I am going back to hair oiling once a week. I'm probably gonna do it maybe tonight or tomorrow, but yeah, I love this stuff and I feel like it's really helped. My hair's in braids right now, but like, I don't know, I've noticed recently like a huge difference in like the length and health of my hair. So I love that. And then this, any scalp scrubber you want. It does not need to be a particular brand, but just having this, one, it helps shampoo this out in the shower, but two, I use it before I put the oil in. And I've noticed like it really helps like just get the gunk off my scalp, like the dry shampoo products, whatever. And it feels amazing. So a scalp scrubber of any kind, they have some really affordable ones online on Amazon or whatever. I have two. I have one that I use in the shower and one I use out of the shower. Obsessed. This is a new product. I have only used it once, but I'm putting it in here because my hair felt incredible afterwards. You guys know I usually use the It's a 10 leave-in and I love that. But I was gifted this from Kerastase and I was like, oh, let me try it. It is their split end serum and wow. I put it in when my hair was damp after the shower the other day and my hair felt so smooth, so soft. So I'm gonna keep using it and keep you guys updated as I go, but I was so impressed with it the one time that I've used it that I have to put it in here because it was that good. My hair felt so soft and still does. Like the ends of it still feel so good. So that I think is going to be a favorite in 2024. But just the one time I used it in 2023, it was incredible. Next is this game. If you watched my sister gift swap video, you saw that Gabby and I bought this for each other without knowing. We both bought each other the game. I'm so glad we did because it is a blast. It is like a more fun, updated version of Scattergories with like funnier categories, and it is a blast. Like I said, Sean and I can play this, just the two of us. We can play it with a big group of people. There's so many categories and you get a different letter every time, so it never gets old. If you're a game person and you like to have game nights with your friends, significant other, family, whatever, I highly recommend this game. It is so much fun. We played it so much over winter break. And then last but not least, I sort of did like an overhaul of my technology. As you can see, I've had the same cases for years on my technology, and like my Kindle, my laptop. My Kindle and my laptop, I have not gotten a new case in years. So I took the cases off, like scrubbed them down with like tech cleaner, and I was like, you know what? It's time for a refresh. I got a little case you can see in the Amazon, or just I guess the regular sister gift swap. We did things not just from Amazon this year, but I got a case for my cords, and that has been life-changing. I should have put that in here, but I feel like I've shown you guys that before. But I just recently got this laptop case. Number one, I absolutely love that it has a handle. The case, like the sleeve, the case on the laptop, and the keyboard cover all came together, and it was like 30 bucks, I think. But I love this. It's super padded and nice for my laptop inside. Love that it has a handle, and then clearly you guys can tell navy blue and green seem to be my colors of 2023, which makes sense. They're my favorite colors. But I got the matching laptop's hard case that goes on it, and then I also got the keyboard cover that goes with it. So love that. That is my last favorite. And then one thing that's not a product but I wanted to share is making a vision board on Pinterest has been so fun. And I think I've done it like the past 3 years now. Right around New Year's, I put together like some inspiring things that I just want to bring with me into 2024, like things I want to manifest or trips I want to take, or just like aesthetic photos that like motivate me in the year. And then I make a laptop background out of it. You could kind of see when I showed you guys there. I put a widget on my phone with that picture, and it's just nice. I feel like I accomplished a lot of the things on my vision board last year, and it's just a free, easy way to, I use Canva to make the wallpaper after I save all the pictures on Pinterest, but it's fun. And I add stuff throughout the year into the vision board, and it's cool to look back on at the end of the year and see like what on your vision board like came true, which I think is fun. But I think I'm gonna wrap that up here. I don't know how long I've been talking. I feel like it's been a while, but I'm gonna go work out. I guess I'll start It Ends With Us today. And I need to fold laundry. I have a lot of laundry. So I will be doing that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please comment down below some videos that you wanna see in 2024. Of course, the usual vlogs will resume, but I wanna know what you guys wanna see, because I live my life every day and I don't know what's entertaining to you and what is not. So comment down below what you want to see. Check out Sunset Social if you haven't already. I'm also doing, we did a New Year, like 2023 wrap up and 2024 goals podcast coming out. If you don't know, I have a podcast with my sister called Outgoing Without Going Out. That'll be coming out on Monday the 8th. And then the following week, we're gonna do our ins and outs for 2024. So if you want more New Year motivation content, go to the podcast and it's coming. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat video. I feel like I talked so much. I just had a coffee, so I'm like, woo, rearing to go. But I'm gonna use this energy to get my chores done and go get a workout. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, another favorite this year is my home gym. You guys have seen that, but I'm obsessed. Just being able to work out at home. Most of the stuff we got from Facebook Marketplace, a couple of the things we bought new, but it has just been the greatest thing ever to be able to work out at home in our garage and not have to go to the gym. So that should be favorite number one of 2023. But I'm gonna go get a workout in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.